Yo, I'm Ronan. You could call me Blue if you want. I am the head of Blue Legends, and I am the lead developer of the Island of Arrigah. This is the episode 0 of the development log series of the Island of Arrigah. Basically, this is just a recap on how development began. I've only been working on the Island of Arrigah for a year now, but I've been in game development for 4 years. You may recognize me from before. That's because I was the same guy who worked on the Mario fan game for the Super Mario Bros. X engine, the Super Mario Bros. Adventure 1. It was cancelled on the 26th of April, 2019. Jesus, it was only a year ago. I never gave a proper explanation why. The main reasons are overambition. I think I had like 12 worlds planned, 7 playable characters, 2 collectibles, like loads of bosses. Yeah, way too high shot for little to no avail. Also passion. Fan games are like really easy to start, very hard to finish because like they strain your creativity. It's just more easy to like start your own thing. That way you can always be like thinking of new things. Alright. After the cancellation of ASMBA 1, I considered starting a Megaman fan game with Unity, but I would more so rather just to make something original. So you're gonna work on a it was like Castlevania Bloodstained inspired game called Midnight Treasure Hunters. Some things from that came into the Island of Arrigah. A beast playable character, a female playable character. But yeah, the original visions are a lot different. Now, for early progress, I don't want to go over all too much, but here's what I will show you. Here is what it looked like during like the beginning part of development. I didn't really know much what I was doing, but yeah, it's basically just squares, nothing interesting. And I guess another thing I'll show you is all 3 of my main playable characters went through 3 separate designs. And there used to be a boss named Bullum, who used to be the first boss. I got him from an Open Gamer website. I'll credit the sprite in the description, but yeah. He was originally going to be the first boss, but I scrapped him and replaced him with an original character who I'll show on the screen, Palladium. He behaves kind of like Bowser from Super Mario Bros. 3. He does things, does a slam. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 is like one of my favorite games of all time, but yeah. I mean, what were you really expecting? Like, I'm probably gonna save like a lot of the really juicy stuff. By juicy stuff, I mean like that one scrapped room. Honestly, like, I wish development was far more interesting, but, like, not really. I began with the trial license of GMS2. That expired. Then, I got the desktop version. Desktop license, sorry. That's it. Yeah. Oh yeah, our Sabre used to run like this. That looks trash. And, oh yeah, the Harmonian Herrick used to look directly at the player. How terrifying. But, yeah, aside from, like, very early screenshots, I'll probably put, like, a few more. Nothing much really happened in early development. I'll tell you a lot more about the game in part 1. This was far more shorter than I expected, to be honest. But, yeah. If Uh, just to say before I go, regarding ASMBA1, it is now open source, so if you use the Super Mario Bros. X engine, specifically 1.4.4 or 1.4.5, it is open source, so you can just continue developing it. I mean, like, I already had one person told me that, like, another developer flat out used my assets, before I was cancelled, so there's that, but, like, second, I mean, okay, they weren't mine to begin with. You know what? I'm digging myself into a hole. I'm tall. I can climb out of this hole. Suck it. And there is, like, archives of it. I should probably post, like, download links in the archives, but, like, yeah, on my Discord server, there's an archive. Speaking of my Discord server, I'll leave a link to it in the description. That's where I mainly post development screenshots and other stuff. I chat and meme around, and I create polls, and I'm shocked that, I don't post as frequently, but, like, I do post on my Twitter. Sometimes I just meme around on there. And, oh yeah, also on my Discord server you could follow the development of another project Blue Legends is working on, Project Solace, Metroidvania. So, yeah. Yeah. Bye.